guys, welcome back. This is a bit weird because I have no intention of recording today. We're going to be doing songwriting. Majority of the feedback that I got was you didn't write a song in the week, which is fair enough. I just wanted to start off the first one with a song that I already had written. So we're going to do the songwriting today. I'll talk you through how that happens. It'll be interesting to see because I'll be working with like a title. You already know the title because of the YouTube video. You've probably already heard it because I would have posted it on TikTok. It's weird for me because you guys know more about the song than I do at the moment. When it comes to songwriting, for some reason, I love writing songs with the nylon string guitar. It's my nylon string Emily. I just really like writing on the nylon string for some reason. I've got the steel string just in case I want to change, but we'll probably do it on the guitar that cost me $10 and doesn't stay in tune. This is really weird. Normally, I don't start filming myself write a song until I already have the idea of what the song is going to be in mind, but this is completely different. This is me trying to be creative on the spot. So what I do is I just start with the chord progression, because the chord progression is kind of just the feel of the song. You know, this is the emotion you're going to be feeling without even the lyrics. I just like playing around with the chords, seeing what makes me feel stuff, and then hopefully that gets to a point where we can start thinking about lyrics. I want to start writing a happy song as well, or a love song. I'm not really good at it, but we'll try it out anyway. Alright, I completely forgot that I had this guitar in drop D. I kind of like that. Talking louder now. I see the wonder in your eyes. I've got this idea for a really weird song now with that chord progression. This is kind of stupid, but I want to do. I'm trying to play around with an idea of like. I think I want to call it talk. I'm doing a theme with a bunch of my songs where it's like run, jump, floors, wind. I feel like talk would be cool, like all one word. And maybe the song is like the feeling of like, I think the song is going to be like the feeling of just trying to confess something really important or talk about something really important. But every time you go to say it, it's like a really inconvenient time. Like an idea of this is me and my mate were at the pub last night and we're trying to have a really deep talk. And then there was this guy announcing like the raffle numbers for like 3 hours. That's a lot, it was like 30 minutes. But like we're trying to have this conversation and every time we're about to say something to each other, it's like, number 31, number 31. Dude, what? Anyway, the song's not gonna be about that. The song's gonna be like that feeling, but like a different scenario. See, that kind of makes me feel weird, and I like that. I've never written a song that makes me feel uncomfortable. I feel like that does, you know? Let me swap guitars. Okay, I've kind of got an idea in my head now of this couple, these two people sitting talking at a table, and then this guy's trying to say something, and every time he says it, it comes out wrong. But now we need to try to figure out how we express that. Someone told me as well, I speak a lot in like metaphors in my songs. So I'm gonna try to write more literally now. Like this is gonna be more of a challenge today. The voice is quiet. You hear the sounds of ruptured feet. My hands are tired. I see the way you open me. I've got no more lies to spin. Talking louder now. I can feel the crowd beneath. I can feel it burning out. Can you hear me? Say you hear me. those lyrics aren't actually going to be used. But that's kind of just like how I do it. I just put like them, you know. Then we try it different each time. I need to say it out loud. Alright, I didn't really like that song too much. So we're going to change it. So there's two ways that I either write a song. I either start with an idea of the song and then just go all the way through. Verse, chorus, I just do that. Or I come up with the chorus first, which I'm going to try to do now. See the sun go down, reflected in your eyes. I know it's getting late somehow. I struggle so much with love songs. I feel like every love song is just overdone, and like I'm trying to figure out like a unique concept for a love song. Like if it's not a love song, like I don't know. Like I feel like every concept that I can think of has already been a song. You also may notice 6 strings on the guitar now. How good. There weren't that many yesterday. Traveling down the road, I don't know where to go. I've been for a while to see you here. I don't know how to find wherever I can, it's blind. Thought I could start it finally, and you to made it back to us in one whole piece. I know it's hard, and I know I've tried to bring you down and make you mine. And now you're here, and I can see all the hard work that I've put into this. It's all come back to me. Now I know how to find. Never been so good at working hard, but now I wanna try to keep you close, to keep you near. And I know it's hard, I'm working for it. No, you cannot make it disappear. I don't know. I need to go rewatch that video so I can remember what I sang. I liked that, what I sang. So I fixed the lyrics. The idea of the song is it's going to be a sequel to another song I wrote called Growing in Darkness. And that song is like imagining like a flower at the bottom of a well and it like reaching up to try to find light so it can grow more and like escape this world. But this song is more about the similar aspect, but like that light being someone else, you know? So it goes like this. Traveling down the road, spiraling out of control. I've been lost for a while, and I need you here. The walls are blocking out the light, the eyes in my soul are blind. I've been yelling out in hopes you really can crack the roof, so light can see me. I'll call to you, you'll call to me. We'll make it back in one whole piece. I know it's dark and it's hard to try to shine on down to help the blind. But now you're here, and I can see the hard work that I've put into. So come back to me. And that's kind of the idea of the first verse of the song. I haven't written down the chorus yet. But now from here, I'm going to write down the chorus and I'm going to practice it a couple times. And then what I kind of do is I kind of just try to sing the whole song and then the second verse will come. But yes, the next time you see me, I'll probably be starting the second verse. Alright, I've been listening to the song a couple times and I think it's pretty basic. Just melodically. I like the I think that's pretty basic. Think about the second verse.
The light comes in, I see my flaws. They give me something to work towards. Now I see all my flaws. I wish the dark could come back up and hide the blood. Now you're here, and I can see this life was made for me. All my flaws, I wish the dark could.
We're almost there. You can hear it, you can hear it, you can hear it. Okay, so the bit that I said earlier, which was going to be the second verse, I think is now going to be the bridge, and I've really overcomplicated it, and I don't like it.
Now the light comes in, I see my flaws. I know the dark can come and take them, but that was not what I was made for. I see this light come down and wash away my flaws for nothing. Shine on me and make me something.
No, I don't like that at all.
Here with me, all the hard work we put in us is right for us to see. Now I know what it's like traveling down.
I'm honestly just trying to figure out like what this song is about, because it's weird making a song on purpose. Like normally I have like a feeling and then do it, and this is a feeling that I have, but it's not one that I've thought, you know.
I will love you endlessly, though you cannot make it disappear. Now you're here, and I can see this light was made for me.
Okay, it's been 3 hours between the chorus and the second verse being written. The problem that I had to solve was I had to change the chord progression. So I couldn't find a melody that was intriguing and like kept it different that still went with this. I didn't like that, so now I'm just doing this. And then I'm gonna go. Yeah, this is the second verse.
It's like we're in the clouds or something, soaring through the air. I feel the wind, but no one's falling. You hold me up and keep me there, just how it was when we were children, being held so high, seeing things we could not imagine. When we grow up, it doesn't cross our mind.
That's where I'm gonna change it. Now I need. I've made this song really hard melodically. Like it explores a lot of different like melodies that you could do within this thing, I think anyway. I don't know. And now it's like from the start of the chorus to where we are now at the end of like this mini bridge thing that I've written. It's trailed off so far, and now I need to create like stepping stones to get back up to here. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't go like this.
Now I fell into this well,
And then I go, but
now you're here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Then I fell into this well, and I couldn't see. Now you're here with me.
Alright, so I've pretty much finished the song. At the end of the day, roommate comes home in 7 minutes. I've got it. Okay, day 2. I listened to the song a couple times as I was going to bed last night, and I don't really like it. And not gonna lie, if I wasn't doing this filming thing, I probably wouldn't put any more effort into it. But I am going to put more effort to it, and I'm probably just going to spend the next hour and a half just literally playing through it as many times as I can, trying to get it right in my head. At the moment it sounds too choppy and changey. It doesn't sound like there's any continuity throughout the song, in my head anyway. maybe that can change when I do the production. So that's gonna be the goal for today, is just get the song sounding good in my head. I might film a bit of it, maybe not. And then we'll get the scratch track down. And then if I can get the guitars down as well, excuse me. If I can get the guitars down as well, that's a big plus. So that's the goal for today. So it's been like 10 minutes. I did one run through, and for some reason everything clicked today. I made one big change though. I moved the capo from here, wait for it, to there. And then the other change that I made is from the second verse to the really like 2-line bridge that I have. I'm not gonna do the, so it normally goes from here to here, and then I go there, there, and then start lyrics again there. I think I'm just gonna go there, there, start lyrics there, if that makes sense.
Seeing things we could not imagine. When we grow up, it doesn't cross our minds. And then I fell into the hole.
Do we like the hair up? Do we think it's a vibe? Is it any good? Couldn't do scratch track. So you guys know what the drill. BPM, and then we do a billion takes, trying to get one right. Sounds like it's 77.
Traveling down the road. Traveling down the road. Traveling down the road. Traveling, traveling. Traveling down the road, traveling down, traveling.
Alright, there's some parts where I need to wait a bar. Like a bar of like just rest.
Yeah.
Right, I need to start at point 3. So I go, and now you're here. The down strum's on here, not, and now. So I don't start singing the bar at 1, I need to start singing at the 3 before the 1, so I need to give a break beforehand, because that one ends on the 3. So if I go, help the blind, now you're here, I need to do it instantly. So I need to give it a bar of rest, and then as soon as it hits the 3, but now you're, anyway.
Help the blind, but now you're here.
Alright, that's pretty good. I think I completely forgot what I was doing in the middle bit, but that's the scratch track. So whatever I just did then is now what it's going to be like in the song. I think it sounded pretty good. I don't really know what I did. That was like the 18th take. So every take was different. I made a mistake and I was about to stop it, and then halfway through I was like, I don't think I ever listened to the scratch track on the other one. All it is really just to keep time. Like, as long as I'm just counting the numbers correctly, then hey, we're fine. So this song is going to be 76 beats per minute, 80 bars. About 4 minutes, 13 seconds, I think. All right, so we have the scratch track down. Next step is going to be to get the guitar down. I'm not too sure in this song if I want the guitar to be the main instrument. So I'm not sure if I record the guitar first or if I do like a little MIDI organ, because I feel like in my head, I don't know, as I was recording the scratch track, I like how it feels like this chord here, this chord. That little change kind of feels like a little French dude just sitting on the balcony with a coffee and like looking out over this like cobblestoned alleyway, I feel. And I had the idea yesterday of doing like having the sounds of the street. So I'm imagining like no instruments except for this shallow guitar that you hear. It almost sounds like a live performance. And then we go, now you're here, and then that's when stuff starts to come together. But what they're coming together is, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. And then at the scratch track I did 2 like chord loops at the end because I want to go back to that little moment. But it's almost like, I kind of want like, it's like a story of this guy sitting on his balcony playing his guitar, singing about love. And then at the chorus you get drawn into that story, you know? So it's like a live performance, and now you're here, and then it just kind of just, boom, you're just in there. And then that's when the little tricks and stuff, like the chimes come out, the organs come out, maybe a bit of wind. If I can figure out how to make wind a specific note, yeah. I feel like it's what an organ is though, isn't it? Last video I did one guitar on the left side, one guitar on the right side. and it was supposed to make it feel, you know, and I think it did that. But this time I wanted it to be more simple, so we're just gonna do one guitar. Good news for me, I don't have to do the take twice. I'm gonna make myself some banana bread though, so we're gonna have a little banana bread break, and then I'll come back. Let me tell you what, gang, this is a fun little sweet treat. This is really good fun. I realized when I chopped up the scratch track that I did it to the lyrics, to my voice. No good, because I'm still confused now when the guitar's coming in. Then I've just redone it now and I've chopped it up at each guitar bit, which is a lot better. Because for some reason, the guitar and my vocals in the song aren't joined up. Like, the vocals come in 2 beats after the bar starts. Traveling down the road. See that? Traveling down the road. It's the same when oh, you will not make it disappear. The end of disappear is at the start of the next bar. So it was just really confusing. But now I think I sorted it out. And then the other thing as well is, because I wrote the song yesterday, I don't know the song well enough to just like automatically like close my eyes and just play along. I'm still reading it, I'm still messing lyrics up in my head, and then I'm missing a line and that's making me out of sync with that, which is really frustrating. But we'll do it today. It's been 3 hours since I recorded the scratch track, and I haven't got the guitar down yet. Dude, I'm so like picky. I think what the go is I need to realize that I'm probably gonna put so much other stuff on top that you're not even gonna hear the guitar. And also what I'm probably gonna do is just play a guitar in time, and then all I have to do next is just play another guitar on top of that. Because last time, the second guitar literally took me 1/10 of the time the first one did, because I just played along with it. I'm gonna let my fingers rest just for a little bit now. What I'm doing now is the draft, I forgot what the lyrics were, so I'm not really playing to the lyrics. Like, they're the right chords at the right time, but it's not the right vibe for it. Really basic strumming, where it should be like, you know, or you don't. Yeah. I've played guitar so much that my fingers are bruised. This is so much harder to play than last time, and I want it to sound perfect. I've literally got like a 20-second snippet left, but I think that's going to be a tomorrow problem, and then we can get the vocals done literally, or like draft vocals done literally right after that. It'll take 2 seconds, I think. There's nothing too hard vocally, and then we'll start getting creative. I've left like a bar section at the front for doing like cinematic stuff, so like we can have like some creaking or something, like cars driving by. I haven't decided yet, but we've got that to play around with. Yeah, so pretty keen for that. But anyway, see you guys later. I was just setting up to start recording for today, and I open up my computer and realize that I forgot to save the file. So everything that we did yesterday is deleted. Yeah. What makes it really tough is I've got a gig today, which starts in 1.5 hours. So I'm trying to think what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna have to do the scratch now in one take so my fingers don't get too destroyed. And then after the gig, I'm hopefully gonna be able to do the guitar by the end of the day. So we can go into day 4 and then just do everything else, do vocals, and then day, you know, but we're not looking good. I think last week we did it in 4 days, so we've lost a day only here. So we're still fine. It's just yesterday I had so much effort. I put so much into it. Good practice. We'll get started doing that. I'm not sure how much of this I'm gonna show you because you saw it all yesterday. But I've got my gig, which I might film a little bit of. But yeah, I'll see you. I'm actually kind of thinking that this might be a good thing. I was playing this song live last night. Cheers to everyone who supported that. But I played it live. I was kind of getting really tired of that note, hearing it all the time. So I think halfway through I'm gonna go, it's like we're in the clouds or something, soaring through the air. I think that's it. I think that's what we do. I'm gonna try a 77 tempo. For some reason, 77 BPM saved that song. That is so good. I'm no longer struggling to keep time anymore. I thought it was that I was just changing the BPM between the chorus and the verse, which changed it. I put in 77, everything is just even. All right, that's the scratch track down for the second time. So I'll do the guitar when I get back because my fingers are already sore and I've got a 2-hour gig to play. But yeah, okay. Just got back from the gig. And I am wrecked. My voice is ruined. My fingers have blisters on them. I broke my high E string again. It's like the 5th time in 2 months. I've kind of come to the conclusion that if I record today, it is not going to be good. So yeah, that's going to leave a lot of work over the next couple of days. Tomorrow's day 4, so it's 3 days to do everything. I also secured another gig. Thursday, I'm playing a gig. I'm very excited for that. Yeah, that'll be cool. That'll be good fun. So I might try to get a little bit of, I might just think about the song a little bit over the next couple of minutes. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. Alright, so I'm gonna do vocals, and then I have this idea. The first of the song that I recorded during like COVID, I had this really cool idea of having like a cafe in the background. And instead of like getting like a random audio, I just got a bunch of my mates to just say, hey, just tell me a story about something. And I got like 8 people telling me a story, and then I just like sat in my room like playing with cutlery. And then it was cool. And then you play the 8 conversations over the top of each other with the cutlery. It was really cool. So I want to try to do something like that. But I want it to be like it's on a balcony, so we'll get cars driving by. I'll record that off my balcony. I'll get a few of my mates to just go, hey, put your phone like 10 meters away from you and start speaking, something like that. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But I'd like a story to be told on the street. Like if you listen to it, you can figure it out. And I might not tell you guys what it is. I'll leave it like a little Easter egg if you can figure out the story in the background. But that is either later today or tomorrow problem. I'm gonna do the bass with the acoustic guitar. We'll do it like, yeah. I think I'll just make it sound more natural rather than having like a deep woo 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 bass in the background. But I'll adjust the EQ to fix it up. The last song, it felt like everything that I like recorded was like, yeah, that's exactly what it needed. But this song, it's like, I can't figure it out. Like I can't figure out how to make this song good. When I release the song, obviously you can't hear what it sounds like now. But actually, hold on. This is roughly what it sounds like now. I don't know how to make that sound good. I tried doing more guitar, but the initial guitar is so complicated. There's no need. I think that's it. I think no need for more guitar. There's no reason for more guitar. I'm probably gonna do MIDI inputs for the rest of it. I definitely want to do chimes. I don't know how it's gonna sound good though. I don't know. I think it could be a volume thing as well. But what do we put over that to create substance for the song? The song just feels empty. And the only thing that's making it full right now is that guitar that I don't like. So I'm trying to figure out how we lower the volume for the guitar, but still give it that oomph to it. But still give it that substance and stuff. I don't know. If you have any ideas, please let me know. But yeah, we'll sort it out. We'll sort it out. So I added more guitars. That's the secret. More guitars, more good. I did the classic thing I did last time. One strum on the left ear, one strum in the right ear. And that makes it sound a lot better. I was gonna put chimes in it. Stupid idea. I checked out every single chime MIDI thing on here and they all aren't what I want. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the capo on my guitar super high and so it's in the same key, and then just like strum really slowly and it should sound like bring. We'll find out if it sounds like that. Alright, so now I'm pacing. I've been walking around my room for the past like 20 minutes just trying to figure out how to make this work. It sounds nice. It's not amazing. I don't think it's good as last week, but it sounds pretty good. I haven't done any violins and all that. It's very, 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 very simple. It's just guitar and vocals. I found this perfect audio file. It's just a road, but it's a cobblestone road. I'm not sure if I could feel it. Sounds so dumb. Okay guys, welcome to day 5. I am so glad that I did so much yesterday, because not only do I have a gig at 3 till 5, I got another gig from 7:30 till 8. So today I'm not going to touch the guitar because I feel like that will just ruin the vibe. That'll make my fingers sore before I even start playing. What I am going to do though is I'm going to think about the storyline in the background. I got my mate Tristan as well. I got him to do like some French speaking in the background. I'll have a listen to it. I'll see what I think of the song. Yeah, awesome. I'll see you guys later. Also, hold on. Peep the breakfast. It's probably the fanciest breakfast I've made ever in my entire life. Bang. Get that up here.
There's this light, I see it now. As I walk forward slowly, I hold up to the ground. Carrying, reminds me of the life I wanna live.
Alright, so I've started doing this thing on YouTube where I write and record a song in a week and then like figure out how I do it. So the song I wrote this week, I'm not very happy with, but this will be the first time that I've played it in front of other people because I wrote it.
The walls blocking out the light, the eyes of my soul are blind. It's like we're in the clouds or something, just soaring through the air. I feel the wind but no one's falling. You hold me up and keep me there. No, you cannot make it disappear. Now you're here, and I can see this light was made for me.
Thank you very much.
Hey guys, welcome to day 6. I'm going to listen to the song to remember how it goes. Then we'll continue.
Like we're in the clouds or something, just soaring through the air.
I actually kind of like it. I like it a lot more than I remember. But I feel like if we just do vocals, and then I want to do electric guitar just to, you know, how I was talking about that fencing with the lines through it. Now we're just going to get kind of more of that material. Maybe it's going to be like the mesh that you put over it. It just needs something substance, you know? It doesn't have that substance. I'll record the vocals a couple times. Hopefully, you guys can hold me accountable to this. It's Thursday today. You will have this song, or at least I will announce it by Sunday. Let's do that. Let's do vocals and guitar. I think there's a balance between wanting to sing really good and having the emotion that I want the song to have. Because whenever I'm singing the right notes, I'm not having the emotion. Every time I have the emotion, I'm not singing right. And there's something about the song that's making me and like it feels like something stuck in my throat as I'm listening to it. And I think it's something that I've changed on here, but I don't know how to change it because it's pretty much what I did last time, and that sounded really good. I was happy with that, and I think I've got it now. I also think it's a bit of the way I'm singing. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna kind of just imagine that I'm this guy so desperately just wanting someone to, you know, he's singing out into the street, hoping that the person he wants to come is going to come to him. So I'm just going to sing with that passion, I think, and then hopefully it sounds good, even if I'm not singing the right lyrics. This is probably something I should be asking Google, but how does compression work? Like, the louder bits are also going to go up, right?
I will love you endlessly. No, you cannot make it disappear. Now you're here. Feel the wind, but no one's falling. You hold me up and keep me there.
Hello there. I'm sure you remember a good friend. We're gonna add some electric guitar, which I didn't think we were gonna do, but turns out we are gonna do it. I don't know where to add the electric guitar. I'm thinking I might do a left and right for this one as well. I feel like that might make it sound cool. I think that's really good. I think that is a perfect example of little things making big differences. That is perfect. And we're gonna do a left and a right one for that one, I believe. I also need to fix a couple vocals. I heard I'm not really happy with them. So I'll fix that in a second, but I'll just do this on the right side now. And then I think we'll be done. Alright, so I don't think we're gonna do harmonies because they kind of sucked.
I'll call to you, call to me. I black, make it back and what holiday.
What we're gonna do now is I'm just gonna do like the harmonies are just gonna be me repeating lines back. So we're gonna do one on the left side, one on the right side. And then I'm thinking of maybe doing uwus, but I don't know if the uwus are gonna cut it. So we'll just try to do that now. Does not make a difference at all. Does not make a difference at all. Ah, yuck. Yucky. Okay, if the electric guitar was the silent carrier of that song, the vocal harmonies are the silent downfall. But they're doing enough for me not to delete it. I got my mate from France, or he's from France, his parents are from France, to do the speaking, which is really good. And then I'm gonna get Charli to send over the vocals now for the speech. And then we should be done. I'll just do EQ now and make it all sound pretty, give it a car test, and then I'll come back and let you know what I'm up to. All right, so I just went down to the car to listen to it. The notes that I had for it were, my voice sounded too tinny. I need to add more bass on the EQ. One of the lines that I sang was really getting to me, so I just changed that. I redid that recording. The other thing as well is it sounds like there's no bass at all in this entire song. Or it sounds so high in frequency. So I went through the EQ and added a little bit lower in frequency on all that kind of stuff. It could be a little bit with the compression as well. I don't know. So what I'm gonna do is I brought this little guy out. I'm just gonna go through the song, just play through the chords one time, make it real quiet, and then that way there's at least something there, even if you like don't hear it throughout the song, because I kind of want the song to be as acoustic as possible. Even if you can't hear it, we'll do that. Yeah, so what I ended up doing is I started just doing one every 2 beats, because if you think about it, like on the guitar, right, one of the chords that we play with capo, where's the capo? One of the chords that we play is this one here. If you look at these two notes, and these two, so that's the F, and then goes to the C, and then there. But if you look at the root note, it's just 1, and then the C is the same one. So I just went 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, because it rings out for both of them. And that way you're not getting overloaded with the bass and there's just something in the back. And then hopefully it's just gonna be a vibe there. I'll give it another listen in a second. If it sounds bad, I'll re-record it later. But yeah, I'm keen. That should be the finishing touches to the song. Yeah, I'll see you later, guys.
Darkness we've been living in, it's too far for us to see.
I try to fix the vocals. It doesn't sound great there.
We're in the clouds or something, just soaring through the air. Feel the wind, but no one's falling. You hold me up and keep me there.
You hear that? Look. When you listen to the song, listen from the left to the right, like with headphones. I started doing this with like the bass. Because I think that is the song. I think that's the song. That's it. All right, let's go upstairs, do a debrief.
So pretty much what I ended up doing is I lowered the harmonies completely pretty much to nothing. They're still there if you listen really hard, but they're pretty much nothing. The bass completely fixed the song. Yeah, the bass tied everything together, but it also meant I had to turn the electric guitars down. There was a part where I'm singing and I did a correction bit, but it wasn't with the right EQ and like effects adjusted on the interface, so it sounded real weird, real funky. Other than that, I really like it. I really like the second verse. The second verse is so much fun, and I really enjoy the ending as well. The ending, I made a car go past, and then it just like ends as soon as the car's in your ear. It sounds really cool. I like that. Through this week, I pretty much have just been working on how do I make, like I wrote a song that I wasn't entirely happy with, and I'm trying to make it interesting. I made it interesting through creating this little scene that's going on in the background. And that's about it really. Some cool little guitar things that you really have to listen out for. And other than that, I think next week and the week going forward, I want to try working on a more solid like beat, you know, like a boom, boom, like a really solid hot beat. Everything's in line, everything's in time. There's really strong bass presence. There's really strong ability to go down the neck of the guitar and then up the neck of the guitar. There's really good possibilities for that. If I want to try the drums, I can try the drums. That's going to be what I work on next week. But I can't remember how I ended the last video. Thanks so much for watching though, and I'll see you at the next song. Bye.